Turn my music up. Real spit, talking shit. Talking shit, real spit in this bitch. Hey. Real spit. We in this bitch. Hey. This shit is raw.
Right, fire.
Hey.
Album coming soon. I'm not doing it with you.
Hey. Hold up.
What's up, guys? This is Jay.
This is Tay.
This is Kay.
And this is Real Spit. Hey,
y'all.
I missed y'all.
It's you weren't here last week.
I know. I missed the
weather.
I was under the weather.
That's okay,
You feeling
girl.
a little bit better this time around?
Well,
She's here. We're
She's
happy for
here.
her. Right.
We're happy to have you. We're happy to have you.
what shade did you just throw?
Don't pay attention to
Ooh,
her.
somebody did.
Here it is. Okay. We got the right.
Did I? Was I the one that threw the shade? Keith did.
I don't know what I do.
He
Listen.
threw the shade this time.
You
See,
said,
your
I'm, you said
shade.
I'm happy for her.
What? I ain't say. Keep
Thank
going.
you.
Let's go. I ain't even have a drink yet.
I swear I hate it here.
Why don't we have drinks? Even though I can't drink, but like, can I have some juice?
Girl,
Yeah.
You don't
yeah,
have
whatever you want,
juice.
baby. There goes some water right there for you.
Oh, what
You know why? You know why the younger generation can't cheat? Because y'all niggas is
You
bad.
giving up everything.
And like, the amount of clues y'all drop.
It's just crazy.
That's just my cousin. What? I don't even. What you talking about? I said, what you want for dinner?
Right.
What you talking about?
Right. Just talking about yesterday.
Hell right.
I'm asking you how your
Hey,
day
did
was
y'all
at
see
work.
this post, bro? This post was just like, you know, your girl crazy. Wish she was like, she sent a picture of this hairstyle. Like, you like this? He was like, I don't know that bitch. I never talked to her. Nigga, I'm talking about the hairstyle.
Listen, 'cause
Yeah.
you never know
You
what you're
gotta-
gonna get
you
accused of.
you
Sometimes
gotta-
you just gotta stay clear of all the bullshit.
Yeah, you know you dealing with a crazy chick. You definitely just
Yeah.
gotta
Or
stay with the
nigga.
bullshit. Yeah, or nigga.
Fuck that, because I just did something like that too. She knew what the fuck she was doing. You like this?
You like this shit, but y'all, let's get it off our spirit.
Get it off
Yeah.
my spirit.
Woo. This week for me, get it off your spirit.
Uh-huh.
You have, my spirit. Okay, my spirit's been cool and easy. It's been good. Like I said, I'm really still focused on improving myself and shit, but
Mhm.
it's just been easy. I already have nothing negative off my spirit. It's just been good for me. I'm just
Mhm.
continuing that positive train. Focus on just getting my credit together still. Shit, my shit is dead right now. I need to revive my shit. So,
You trying to work on them 2020 goals.
right,
I swear to
2020. I'm
God.
going for clear vision or perfect vision. What they say, Dev?
Oh Lord.
2020 perfect vision.
2020 vision, you feel me?
2020.
2020 my
vision.
year. 2020 vision on these niggas. My skin about to
I'ma
start
see it
crawling.
all, bro.
I'ma see it all in
Bro, when
2020.
we see it all,
All the haters is gonna be clear,
Bro, it's
nigga.
all
Ain't
the
no
haters gonna
snakes.
be
I'm
clear.
clearing the cash of all
They
fuck
walking
niggas in
straight
my
up
life.
to you like I don't fuck with you, nigga. Me
Yeah.
either.
2020 on
Yeah.
these niggas.
I ain't know the
2020 about to
beef.
be that year.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting nobody over nobody.
over.
I ain't doing it. I ain't
Right.
going back and forth on social
Like my-
media.
Like my nigga said, if you tried in 2019, and it wasn't your year, 2020 ain't gonna be your year.
Year
nigga.
either.
Fuck that
Uh-uh.
shit. Some
Only
people
you
ain't that.
can
right.
make that change.
It's like the rappers and shit. It's too many people trying to do shit. Some niggas just work at the post office. I hope niggas know. I
Oh
hope
my
niggas
God.
know that. Some niggas had jobs.
It's overcrowded.
Listen, some niggas.
But
just
I would
work at
say
the
no.
post
So
office.
for me, it's just been easy. I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm all good.
Yeah.
Say, what's on your spirit?
On my spirit, I took a little break. I just want to have a little shout out to my grandmother. She passed the week before. So,
Oh man.
but I hate that I say it like this because people look at me funny when I say it. But she was 95.
Yeah,
you
she
know?
lived her life.
She
Mhm.
lived her life.
Right.
And I'm not really sad because when I look at it and when I talked to her before she left, it was just like that's what she wanted to do. She was
At
she
peace
was
with
ready.
it.
She was
Gotcha.
ready.
She like I
But
live
one-
my life.
But one thing I do want to get off my spirit, this guy that I used to talk to back in the day, I'm not gonna put his name out there. I seen
not?
him.
Let's see
Good.
what's on the
Aw, But I seen him the same week my grandmother passed. And I introduced him to my grandmother probably years before. And
something just told me like ask him what him and your grandmother spoke on.
Mhm.
So I walked up to him, I asked him, and he was telling me like he lost his mom and stuff. So he told her about that, and she was just like, look, I lost so many people in my life. I lost my husband, I lost my best friend, you know. And she was like, but one thing I can really sit here and say is that all through my life, I've been happy, you know. I'm happy. I have no regrets, you know, and I'm happy where my life is, you know, and I want to share that with you because you should, even though you lose a lot of people, don't lose yourself.
Mhm.
And I felt like a little bit, just a little spiritual side of me felt like she was saying that to me because it was just like I can hear her saying that, and that made me feel. I feel like that made me feel better about her death.
Yeah.
So off my spirit, love you, Ida Pearl. You know,
Pearl.
rest in peace. That's off my spirit.
That was beautiful, actually.
Thanks.
That's good that you are at peace with, you know.
Mm,
I mean, because losing somebody is hard.
very,
Mhm.
very, very, very.
Yeah. But
Jay, what about you? What's on your spirit?
off my spirit this week, there's really nothing negative to get off my spirit. I'm just a little under the weather, so I'm just, you know, a little sluggish or whatever. Got a headache right
I
now.
feel that.
And it's very cold outside.
It is very cold
You know,
outside.
and I'm just like,
Did you wear a coat?
I gotta get my car fixed. I gotta get brakes. The front brakes alone is $400. By
Oh,
the
girl,
goddamn
hurry up.
self.
Snow is coming.
And
Oh
I'm
my
just-
lord, you don't know nobody that can do brakes.
Listen, I know a lot of.
What kind of car you got?
somebody. A Hyundai Sonata.
Oh my god, brakes cost $25.
Now, where'd you go? to get
The
this
brakes
If it
extra-
was
I
if,
went-
if it was a
$25.
spring, I would do your brakes, man.
I mean,
You would do it?
honestly,
You
Wait, it's easy.
So
You
well, I'm
open
gonna
it
hit you
up,
up in the
you
spring.
undo it,
Right.
you crack them back, you pop them out, you put them in, you screw it back, and you put the tire back on.
Cracking
Oh.
back all
take
through the
15
spring.
Once you get the
Clear
tire
vision.
off, once you get the
Yeah.
tire off, it takes 5 minutes to do brakes.
Tire, I said, tire can do that.
Unless you're doing rotors,
Yeah.
that's a whole different animal.
this is the whole shebang for
No
the
brakes
front.
and
For the
rotors.
front, yeah.
Do you
Lose
need
it.
rotors
Oh, I
though?
was about to
Or
say.
That's because I took it to the.
oh lord, okay.
I took it to Rick K's and
hmm
they did a little, you know.
Like the dealer?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because no
Oh, yeah.
way they would tell you what would cost you the lease amount.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I already looked at him like,
They
you
want
I
your
ain't coming back
pockets,
here
bitch.
to
They don't want
get
nothing else.
none of this shit done. Because
Yeah.
hell, fucking no.
No, brakes
But
ain't that.
he
Brakes
was
is
on
saying
an
easy.
arm, leg, and a
He
body.
was saying that it's in the red. Like my front brakes are pretty much just like they done for.
Useless.
The back need maintenance, and I was just going to see because I was going to go to like just the hood spot.
Mhm.
Yes, girl.
And
go
then
to
somebody
the
was like,
hood.
"Well, just go and see if you really need to get it done or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, fuck
Bitch,
it, why
you do
not?"
need
We
to
got a
do
guy. I got a guy to do my car over there on Miles.
See a
It's-
traveling
it's-
mechanic.
It's a lot
Nah.
of guys. My mom just put me on to a guy, and I'm like, well, shit, it's like 5 different guys, and it's just like I just gotta pull the trigger on
It's hella
this.
niggas fixing
I
cars.
mean, I'm just,
Hella
I'm just waiting on the direct deposit to hit so I can make something.
Make that
shake.
drop.
Girl.
I mean, y'all got to plug on some tires because apparently my tires are bald and I need some.
Yeah, go to a tire
Girl, go
shop.
go to
Right.
go to tire discount.
Yeah, go to 82nd and Superior. It's one up on Green and Monticello. It's a bunch of different spots. You can go get some $30 tires.
So are y'all hearing what Jay is saying though?
What?
She needs a lot of work on her car that she ignored.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not
All
ignoring
No,
it.
I mean, hold on,
Yes.
because I heard you last week talking about it, and I was watching it too. I
I'm
was
not
like,
ignoring it,
girl,
but I'm
I
not
hardly
pushing
get,
it.
I
No,
hardly get my oil changed.
Listen, this is part of the
Shoot.
issue
You
of life.
only- you
Yes,
me.
ma'am.
Okay.
You've
This is
ignored-
why. This is why.
Okay,
Shoot.
all right, okay. You
Wait,
can-
go ahead. What's happening? You said, man,
I'm
I
just
feel
saying.
old and
Y'all,
attacked.
since I lived, when I lived in Euclid last, like 2 years ago, she would need to get her damn brakes.
I
in.
love black women. It'd be hard.
Hey,
to,
Jazz.
It'd be hard for black women to be like, okay, you right.
Hey,
It's like that
She's
that
gotta
that
fight you.
don't exist.
What?
You should get you should get new tires about every 10 to 14 months somewhere. Have you done that?
10 and 14.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a
It'd be
tire.
so hard though.
Exactly.
I got a flat and I got it fixed.
That's not okay.
Okay.
Black-
So
okay,
I mean,
okay.
if that's counting,
No, babe.
Don't be mad at us, okay? We don't know. We just be in our car.
like I just be in
Get
the
it
car
where
till
we
the
need to
shit
go.
just start making noises.
You know.
I don't be I know to get my oil changed. That's it.
That's like saying I don't take showers until I stink. It's not the point.
Talk about I don't take showers, so I
What the
stink.
hell?
Ah.
How I'm gonna know something wrong until I start sliding and shit?
Okay, if
How
you
long been
spend
sliding?
if you spend $20,000 on something, you should probably research how to maintain the thing.
But who really doing that? Who really doing that?
Every responsible adult on earth. What are you talking about?
No, ain't nobody researching the motherfucking.
What do you
car.
mean? Ain't
I
nobody.
mean,
What are you talking about?
Did you research your car?
Yeah.
No, you're a fucking liar.
I don't research shit. My husband does all the research, so that's how I know everything.
I'll be right back.
What is going on?
So I can get a call that gotta go.
Dip.
I don't think people research that. What is going
Well, people
on?
do.
That's the
research.
car right now, bitch. Get some maintenance.
Damn, what's on your spirit?
Man, always it's a little too much.
Get that too much out.
Yeah, man, it was something I was thinking about today. We're gonna expound on it a little bit more. You always do shameless plug Sunday, the NST Boys podcast.
Shameless plug.
Put it out there.
But just to get it out, because what I do with thoughts is I just kind of get them and then I formulate them in my brain and throw them up on the mic on Sunday. Or whatever. But as you get older in life, and as life events happen, and you get older, life becomes simpler and easier. It's a lot more difficult when you're younger.
Gotcha.
It gets easier over time.
What age would you say starts to get easier?
I think age and experience has to merge.
Gotcha.
So for most people, late 20s, early 30s is when age and experience merge because you're doing a lot of shit you never did before. You know what I'm saying? Your car starts fucking up.
All right.
And you know what I mean? You didn't spend whatever on a car and now it's
Yeah.
fucked up and you'll never do that again.
Yeah.
You know? So the next time you buy a car, it's easier. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever life event, they can't see me on camera. Happens. But no, the thing that was on my mind today was strength and how strength, and I hate this word nowadays, but strength can be toxic. Now, people, you hear with both men and women. Yeah, men say, I got to be strong for the family. Women, I'm a strong woman, and he got to make sure he's ready for a strong woman. This is the thing. You can go with a bunch of different stuff. You chase your liquor. Yep. But the biggest parallel for me is like, I do a lot with apple cider vinegar. I do apple cider vinegar pills. But if you did apple cider vinegar, the liquid, there's a lot of good stuff in it. It can help you with diabetes if you struggle, but high blood pressure, digestive stuff, weight management, a bunch of different stuff it helps you with. But unless you dilute the apple cider vinegar with something, the strength of it will start fucking with your throat, and it'll fuck you up before it ever even makes you feel better.
I got you.
So sometimes you have to dilute your strength. We can't be scared. If something is in us and it defines us, then even if you dilute the apple cider vinegar, when it enters your body, the apple cider vinegar is going to do its job.
Gotcha.
So don't be scared to dilute your strength, because a lot of times people get so focused on the strength. Men, like I said, men focused on being strong for the family. Women focused on, I got to be a strong woman for this. I'm too strong for him. I realize these niggas can't handle me because I'm too strong. You can be. You can be straight apple cider vinegar with no dilute. And while you got a lot of good qualities, you too strong. And it's impossible to digest some of that shit. So just, because we live in this world where people are like, well, I don't want to dim my light. Dimming your light is way different than just diluting the apple cider vinegar a bit with some water, some apple juice, something, so it's easier to swallow. Yeah. Because if you are what you say you are, no matter what you dilute the shit with, once it enters the body, it's going to do its work.
Yeah.
So just make yourself digestible for others. If you strong, cool. If you strong, you're going to be strong no matter what.
Right.
But you don't got to barge your way into every situation, every issue in life, every single thing. That's what my spirit,
I agree with that. People do have to know how to read situations where you just sometimes, like you said, don't need to be just,
Yeah, you don't got to strong arm your way into everything. You know what I mean?
I get you on that. Definitely.
But that's my on my spirit and got off.
I like that.
Yeah. So y'all, we're gonna get into our first topic.
First topic of the night.
Our first topic
Yes.
is going to be the whole Michael Vick situation and him, they don't want him to be the coach or something.
Yeah, the Pro Bowl coach.
Yeah, honorary captain.
Yeah, honorary captain. Yeah, they people are saying no to Michael Vick because of his dog fighting past.
But it's an honorary captain though.
I mean,
so every year they have, so they'll have team Deion Sanders versus team Michael Irvin, like Hall of Famers or greats will come back and they'll have an honorary coach / captain for the team. Where you know what I mean? Years ago they would pick the teams.
Yep.
Like you had Irvin and Sanders, like, all right, I want Lamar Jackson. All right, I want Tom Brady. And they would have a draft type thing for the players that were sitting in the back or whatever. So that's what it is. That's all it is.
A pickup game of all the players.
Yeah, and they brings back some greats to be honorary captains of the team.
So basically, I think there are about what they said over 400,000 signatures for him to not be named as honorary captain because of his dog fighting past. Now, I want to get all of y'all opinion on this because Michael Vick did do this. He pled guilty in court, and he also went to jail. I forget for how long he went to jail, but he did serve his time on this.
That is a fact.
2 years? Okay.
I think so. 18 months, something like that.
I'm saying shit, close enough.
I mean, he did some jail time.
What do y'all think about this? Should he be allowed to be an honorary captain?
Yes.
Or should he not be allowed?
I think that it's just, yeah. Okay. And you know what? Excuse me, not racist, just being blunt. I feel like whomever said that shit is Caucasian. Because y'all care about the dogs too much. Like, oh, he had them dog fights. So the fuck what? In Mexico, they have cockfights. Y'all gonna be striking over some chicken now and be mad at
chicken shit.
Excuse me, not trying to sound racist, but just being funny, Pablo and them for having cockfights out in Mexico.
I thought it was just dicks
like swinging their dicks around.
Not dick
I wasn't
fights.
there in front of the camera, actually.
Talk about
just pop up in the camera.
But no, I think that's so petty because it's just like, why are y'all hanging that over his head? I get it. He had dog fights. You don't know how maybe that's where he grew up. That was just what they do. Just like the example of how they have cockfights in Mexico. That's just how they do. So it's just like, yes, he did his time. He served his time. So why are we still he's not in the news about it no more. So what?
And he's worked with Animal, Animal AALP. To kind of make up for his crime that he did against animals.
But APL, Animal Protection.
I just feel like that's petty. Like, okay, we get it. But what does that have to do with his career in football?
We want to stop. We want to stop all his bags.
I think that begs maybe a bigger question of should somebody past hinder their future? Something that they've done in the past, I don't even know if this is a good example, but the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna thing, completely different. He beat up Rihanna and whatever, but should that follow him into his future? Should that be something that's brought up 20 years from the incident after he did all of this and got into other types of trouble and went to jail and did all the, done so much? I think it just kind of opens up that type of a question. Like, okay, Michael Vick, if you into animals and shit, in y'all standards, it's wrong to have dog fights. I get it. It's wrong to have dog fights. But he went to jail.
He did his time.
He did his time.
He didn't get bailed out early for it.
Right, he did his time or whatever. And then, like y'all said, he started working with these animal protection leagues.
Yeah.
So just to kind of, rehab his image, and for him to X amount of years later, for him to still be, looked at as, oh, this guy.
He did the dog fights.
Nigga, what?
That got to do with
football?
football.
What got to do with football?
Football.
What a pit bull got to do with football? Nothing.
That's real. I'm going to say, I didn't even think about it where there are other athletes.
And it was in 08.
I'm going to say, no, this is recent, but I was looking at another one actually right here. Ben Roethlisberger. He was accused of rape. I see that it looks like he settled out of court regarding the rape case. He still plays in the NFL, and if anyone wants to name him an honorary captain,
I ain't never heard of no
Ben.
Big Ben. That's his name?
Yeah, he's a Steelers
quarterback. You just don't watch football.
Right.
I don't watch football, but I'm just saying.
What about Big Ben the Clock?
I ain't never watched football, but I know who the fuck Michael Vick is.
Big Ben the Clock.
I know what Big Ben.
Okay, I didn't make sure.
I'm reading the headline.
I'm like, let's make sure.
Yeah, I know Big Ben.
But yeah, no. So it's like, you know,
But I'm just saying, he raped somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no, I don't know who that is, but I know who Michael Vick is because of the dog fight, of that whole allegate, all
So,
that's going on.
Real
back
quick, so
then.
I was living in Atlanta during that time.
oh, damn.
So
Ooh,
The
God
part-
bless you.
yeah, I mean, Atlanta is what it was. Listen, you know, I'm a sports fanatic, so I
Mhm.
listen to sports talk radio all the time. They vilified Michael Vick from the beginning. You know what I mean? They was calling him a thug. They was
Yeah.
Vick wasn't necessarily. I don't know what y'all know about Baker Mayfield, the guy that plays for the Browns.
Mhm.
But Vick was real Baker Mayfield-ish in the sense that he was real unapologetic. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, not that was bad for him. It was just easy for white people to be like, see, look at him. He don't care. He was flicking off the fans. He had his braids. He answered questions like, I don't deal with the play.
Right.
I don't study the playbook. I'm Michael Vick. And they used that shit to villainize
I
him.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? And the more of it was, white people clearly care about the dogs more than humans. But more of it was the dog
Clearly.
fighting. He went to prison because of the interstate money that was being made
Mhm.
tax free. So that's what it was almost like,
They use that.
Because you have
Gambling.
successful business.
yeah, it was almost like gambling. You know what I'm saying? Interstate and shit like that. So
Mhm.
they conjured up some shit because he lived in Virginia.
Mhm.
He was from Virginia and had a house there, and he
Yeah.
had one in Atlanta. And when they tied the two spots to, like,
I
he
got
had
you.
dog fights there and there, boom, interstate, boom, he
Yeah.
go into prison. It wasn't necessarily he went to prison for fighting dogs.
Okay.
He went to prison for the benefit, the benefits he got from it. But still, they gave a fuck. They villainized him for a fucking dog. Man, fuck. You know how I feel about white people. They get on, and not all, but white people get on my nerves with that shit. But yeah, they was gonna villainize him. But it's part. I don't even want to get into other shit I'm gonna get into on Sunday. But I don't know why we expect him to be any different. It's almost like we searching for validation from white people, which annoys me even more than their lack of respect for black people.
Gotcha.
I just feel like, honestly, it's just more how I feel. When we gonna put the plug on y'all mouth? Like, it's just like white people. Like, it's just
We
like,
had to put the
okay,
plug in our ears.
like it's just like, like it's just like when I read that, I'm
Yeah.
just like, that sounds like a white person
Mhm.
literally said that, because they do care about their dogs. Like,
They be kissing their dogs in the mouth.
bruh, like that one lady that was talking about, I can't remember, that one lady with short haircut spoke out, and how the police was about to shoot, something about the police, and the lady was like, I was scared that he was going to shoot my dog, and the black lady was like, I was scared that he was going to shoot me, and she was just like, why would you think he would shoot you? Like, like, it's just like, you over here worrying about your dog, my nigga, like, and she, like, it's just like, y'all,
Yeah,
where do
it's a
y'all mind
disconnect.
be at?
It is-
Like,
yeah, because
Well, I mean-
they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have to worry about getting shot up. They don't. It's like what you were saying a long time ago on one of the podcasts. That you said something about white people. They don't think about it because they don't have to.
Yeah.
Like
Not a
they
part of
don't
their
have to
day.
think about that.
and it's just like, I just feel like, the man did his time, and then just what Dev just said,
Mhm.
y'all didn't even put this man in jail for the dogs.
Mhm.
It's just like, shut up. Like, I just feel like, shut up. Like, the dogs are all right. He ain't been in the tabloids about it.
Now,
Like,
there's some more.
let this man play some football.
There's some other niggas putting the dogs in the ring and having them fight. Like it's
I just keep
Yeah.
thinking about
It's shit
Family
like
Guy
that
every
going
time I say
around
that.
all over the
It's
place. They
crazy.
just wanted to get him.
Yeah, like, y'all just want to see black people down. Y'all need to just
That's
shut
the
up
thing,
and suck
man.
our freaking.
They not though.
Cockfight.
White people have been conquering people and destroying people for years. That
And
is
they
what
need
they
to
do.
just retire.
They're not, because you know why they're
They
not?
can
Because
do
they
it.
keep going into the Middle East and taking over oil fields and empires. Like they not. So we gotta block them out. But we got rabbit ears for white people, which annoys the shit out of me. I don't want to
Yes,
tip it into y'all
every
stuff.
time.
I don't know if y'all gonna get into the Miss America shit and all that different Miss Universe shit or whatever.
Not really.
Okay,
We
so
can
real
if
quick.
we want to.
No, you don't have to. Real quick. People going crazy over this
Yeah,
The first all four
of them. Yeah, Team USA.
But this the
America.
But this the
USA,
thing. If
and
we
Universe.
don't give a fuck what white
Did I
people,
see that hand sanitizer?
yeah, if we don't give a fuck what white people think about our if we're not leaning on white people for our standard of beauty as black people, then why do we jump and give a fuck so much when they acknowledge us as beautiful? I don't give a fuck if they vote a black woman as Miss Universe. I already think black women are the most beautiful women on earth. But we are, it's almost like being at a suburban high school where we want to be, it's like fuck them until they, fuck the cool kids so they want to make us a cool kid. I don't give a fuck what white people think about me, my family, how beautiful my wife is, my daughters are, my mama. I don't care.
Yeah.
But the moment white people, we give them too much power. Fuck them, man.
Right.
Fuck what they think.
I think that, like you said, that does go into the searching for the what you say, glorification,
Yeah,
the
validation from white people.
where we just want to feel equal.
We've always
And we
done
gotta
that. It's ingrained in us. We always
understand what's
wanted
happening,
to.
but fight. Let's fight for yourself. Yeah.
We
Yeah, fuck
always
them.
wanted to please
Massa. Yeah.
We wanted to be the fastest cotton picker. We
Mm.
wanted to be the best house nigga. We wanted to be the best side mistress to the white woman in the house. We just wanted to be the best. Because that's just because he was master. And of course you want to impress master, and that's just something that's just been generationally ingrained in us. Because
It's
annoying.
annoying.
They are they up
They-
there.
They're the dominant
they
culture.
brainwashed us.
Yeah.
They brainwashed us. We like not trying to sound, but look at Jesus. Look at Jesus. Like we look at Jesus and so much we all like Jesus is black. Well, Miss Parks, why you still got this white Jesus in your damn kitchen? If you saying his hair is wool and he black, you still got this white Jesus in your damn kitchen. I don't get it. Like,
Hey, mind triggers.
like it's just like I'm honestly tired of it. I'm tired. I'm even tired of the slip ups of the brainwashing that white people then instilled in us. Like at work when the kids have playtime, and I sometimes not trying like okay. I sometimes give the white girls
God.
the black babies.
Just to
And
switch
I
it up.
hide the white babies. Because one day when I saw them playing, just observing, the one little white girl threw the black baby, and I didn't like that.
Threw it?
She was like, she picked it up and she did this, and I hid the white babies. I just did not care. I wanted them to play with the black babies because it's just like, no,
Teach the
what is
future,
that?
girl. They can't
maybe-
be
What
acting
is
like
this?
that.
Not knowing that she could have just been throwing it because she got
Irritated, like.
you never know. She got
But you
that
never know.
Penelope Kardashian in her, or no, Penelope Disick in her. And she just going crazy on the
I'll
nigga.
beat
like-
her ass.
Yeah, but
But I don't know, like it's just like certain things like that, like
and
the
then-
whole dark skin thing,
Yeah,
or
light versus dark skin debate.
Yeah, like, it's
why we
just-
even got this debate? I saw something the other day where it's like the top 4 faces, beautiful faces or whatever, and they were all like lighter skin, celebrities, and then people was just like going off like, why they all the same color? Why they all light? I'm like, who cares? Like, this is just somebody that this is
just
their opinion.
yeah, like this
who
does not
cares?
matter. Like this, it does
Maybe
not
this
matter.
is their preference. Maybe the skin color has nothing to do with it, and it's just about the actual features of that person's face or whatever. And it's just like, okay, like this is just this whole thing. Like we've always had this whole type of debate or negative connotation with light skin and
Okay.
dark skin. And
I'm not trying to be an asshole.
go ahead.
Okay.
The way she said, "Go ahead."
But
I'm sick, so it's happening.
I know we joked earlier about the car, but
Oh god.
this topic is very easily researchable. So if you
Mhm.
don't understand it, I would suggest that
What, the car or
no, the issues with
Mhm.
black people in the different shades and the
Mhm.
colors and colorism in the black community
right.
is it's documented history. So if you don't really get it, then it's some research you can do to
Well, I
understand.
get it. I mean, I be living in it, but I'm just saying, just for the purpose of this
What you
conversation,
mean it's documented
There-
history?
it's
What is
history.
that?
It's
It's
been
his-
going on forever.
It's history as to why this exists.
Well, give me a sentence of why.
Well, light skinned blacks in America.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh my bad. I got a text. I thought it said something else. Light skinned blacks going back to slavery in America. I'm not even gonna get into the other stuff, but you have to understand we came over as Africans.
Mhm.
So lighter blacks are, in general, a result of the mixing of races.
Right.
So children of Massa
Mhm.
mixed with the white comes out lighter.
Mhm.
So just as you said, the treating of the I want to please Massa is ingrained in us. The lighter skinned babies were Massa's kids.
Oh,
So they
okay.
were treated. They were house.
Oh.
They were treated. They were let in the house. They were let
Okay,
to
tell
do
us-
things. The black slaves were left out in the quarters and treated so there were
The
issues.
divide.
Yeah, there's been issues with that for years. I don't think they have validity now,
Mhm.
but the reason and why that had to be kind of washed out of our culture
Mhm.
is because they would do the paper bag test in the early
Mhm.
1900s, where if you were darker than a paper bag, you didn't get certain shit. You couldn't come in. You couldn't come in this store. You couldn't come in here. You couldn't live in this neighborhood. They would beat you. They would whip you. They would hang you from a tree. Like it's been colorism issues with black people. You know what I'm saying? So that light dark shit
Okay.
is not always.
So it's like metaphorically,
Mm.
if I think it's a metaphor. So it's
Yeah.
like basically Massa's kids.
That's slave
like,
shit. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the dark skinned children were like the bald headed
yeah,
and
yeah.
and the lighter skins were like
Treated
yeah,
like royalty.
yeah, like
And- and
this
amongst the
is
black
my
people.
daddy.
But that was the fucked up part. Not among white. They was all niggas to white people.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah,
but,
but
even the black slaves would be like, "Hey, miss," if you was a light skinned slave.
Mhm.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you even they
Still
niggas just like you.
alright.
oh, because they don't know if Massa really
Fuck with you. They think,
yeah,
so
so
it's-
they got to be nice to you
Yeah.
because that could be your father.
yeah.
Oh,
So it's been, but then it came into regular culture with the paper bag shit and a bunch of different shit. That's always separated. It was niggas that got murdered because they wouldn't light it in the
Yeah.
paper bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a lot
I
of shit with
remember watching a
colorism in this
movie
country.
with Queen Latifah, and she's playing the musician. I forget the
Miss
singer.
Bessie.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bessie. And she had a paper bag test. If
Yep.
you was darker than a paper bag,
Mhm.
I think you could not be in her.
You couldn't be in
Yeah,
her
you
shit.
couldn't be in her show. If you were lighter, then you could be in the
Yep,
show.
it's fucked up. It's
Yeah,
fucked
and
up.
like we have a person comment right here, Jasmine, saying it's just a brainwash. It's a distraction
Yeah.
from the known fact that the more melanin you have, the more chance you have to
Yes.
obtain information in all races.
Yep.
Really. So
and she told you to go to Moe's on Hayden.
she did say that,
$30.
actually.
Yes,
Right?
that's what I was.
Yeah.
That's where I was gonna go to get my braids done.
Brakes and ties, bitch.
Get them all done. Less than
She
100
dropped-
probably.
Right.
She be dropping keys.
Go
That's where I
ahead,
was gonna
Jazz.
go to
Thank
get
you,
The
girl.
work done for real.
But now let's go. Let's actually, move into our next topic, y'all.
I want to talk about Lizzo.
Lizzo
Why
booty
men
cheeks.
hate till they gotta be great.
I
know what
don't
the
like.
fuck.
I'm not
That's
a fan of Lizzo. I'm really not a fan.
That's
Okay,
not
so we're
impressed.
talking about her because
You don't like her song?
she went to the.
You
I don't
like
know
her
what
ass.
game what it was. It was the
Lakers game.
He's so
Lakers,
Lakers
Lakers
game.
against
It was
the
Lakers
Minnesota
game.
Timberwolves.
and with a black tall tee on with the ass cut out and like a thong.
Mhm,
Why can't her booty cheek show?
And she looked like she was having a great time.
mhm.
She looked like she was lit, having a good time.
She was shaking
She
that
was on
ass.
the what is it called the Megatron or whatever? Megatron.
Jumbotron.
I'm saying,
Jumbotron.
Mega trying to rap. The villain.
Yeah, like
the second
Transformers.
time? Right.
the Jumbo
the Nicki Minaj song.
She was twerking and stuff.
Mhm. Basically,
And-
she had an assless chap shirt, and you could see her booty cheeks in the thong.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we was on the phone talking about that, and I'm just like, I have no problem with her being plus size and doing it. I have no problem because I feel like I'm gonna be bothered no matter who do it, whether it's Lizzo or whether it's I don't know Nicki Minaj or somebody. I don't give a fuck. I just feel like you doing too much.
Yeah.
I just feel like you're doing a lot for attention.
So on the same day, Beyonce had her booty cheeks out.
That's completely different though. That was literally a photo shoot.
That's
a photo shoot.
Lizzo had a photo with her booty
Creativity.
cheeks out.
A photo shoot. Bitches do photo shoots naked.
Yeah.
Completely
so what's the difference
naked.
between Beyonce booty cheeks? This is a photo.
That was a photo shoot in the enclosed area with adults. She was at a whole ass basketball game
Oh,
where
because kids were
women,
there.
children,
Yeah.
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 Like what? You know, I don't want my 8-year-old seeing some bitch in a motherfucking tall tee that she got from the gas station with
The ass cut out?
The ass
That's
cut
crazy.
out. I don't want to see that.
They said
Okay,
your
when
kids
you
was
put it like
watching
that.
Prince.
That's crazy.
Your
I
kids was
don't
watching
wanna
Prince with his
see
assless
But
chat.
still, with all that stuff, all the other stuff is stuff people paid to see that person. Did nobody pay to come see your ass at the Lakers game, bro?
Yeah, I feel offended.
Like, did nobody pay to come see that? If
I
I'm,
don't even
I went to
were
go.
you sexually harassed?
No, I don't think it was sex. I don't think
No,
it
it
was
definitely
sexual
wasn't that. But I just feel like I don't care if you a size 20 or a size 2. But you doing too much. You're doing too much at a basketball game. How you sitting down with your bare ass cheeks on this public ass seat that how many other people just sat on? Like, come on now, baby. What you doing? This is like you basically sit on a gas station toilet seat with no cover on it. Like, to me. And I just feel like, what was the point? What was the point? Was there a point to it? I don't understand.
Well, she's being body positive. She's showing her body off.
No,
See,
I don't even.
that's-
Why I gotta be that?
I'm not gonna get into it right now.
She plus size everything she do that shows a little bit of skin. Oh, I got my roll out. Oh, I'm showing my tummy. Why I gotta be body positive? Why couldn't it just be the girl was off a bag or something? She was on one. It was like, fuck it, I'ma just come on, y'all, just cut this out the ass of my shirt. Why I gotta be body positive?
Cut this
Everything
circle,
is not a
Tyra.
movement.
I mean, I get when you put it like that. I didn't think about it like that.
Mhm.
I was just thinking more of her actions. Plus, I did see that video you was talking about when she was talking about the criticism about her T-shirt,
Yeah.
and I understood what she was saying. Like, you know, whatever. I mean, if that's how she do, that's how she do. We don't know Lizzo for real. She's just a person. Like, I don't know. Like, I felt how at first I was taking it not by what you were saying, but just reading comments. I felt like everybody was saying that because, you know, her size. Like,
Mhm.
if it was Ariana Grande, if it was like Beyonce for real at the basketball game, would it matter? What if it was Cardi B? Would it matter? Like, I'm just saying, when it came to like, I'm thinking more of her body size,
Mhm.
but I'm not thinking about her being a role model per se. I'm just
Go
thinking
ahead,
about her
Dev.
like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna dive deep off into it because I'm gonna do a whole soliloquy. I'm gonna do a professor breakdown on Sunday. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
give you the
dab
short,
the chicken
I'm gonna
nugget
give you
in
the
the
short,
sauce.
short sweet version, sweet and sour, short sweet and sour version.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Don't it? But I shouldn't. You about to see what I'm talking about? And I get it nowadays. I get it. Okay, but people can't see me. I'm off camera. I'm a fat nigga myself. Okay. The issue I have with this quote unquote body positivity shit we got going on is if it's coupled with healthy eating, working out, being around, making sure you're around for your family, kids, you're not killing yourself with your lifestyle. It's not shrouded in laziness, and I'm cool. The issue I'm having is people are praising laziness sometimes. Like, don't be ashamed of your body. Now, don't be ashamed of nothing. But if you are not actively working towards becoming a better person physically, mentally, then I'm not praising that.
Yeah.
I'm not praising mediocrity ever in life. If my kids come in the house with C's and D's, but they pass and they go to the next grade, all right, maybe I know that they're not, maybe they're not the smartest kids in the world, whatever. It's not a big deal. But you don't praise mediocrity. You challenge them to get better. You challenge them to be better people.
Right, turn them C's into B's.
Yeah, turn that 280 pounds into 240 pounds. Cool. Then do what you, it is what it is. But we kind of in this thing nowadays where no matter where a person is, physically, whatever, emotionally, we praising them for some reason. And it often encourages the laziness.
Do you think it's that what they say participation award generation? where
kinda.
everyone's just to say, oh, you're great, or you did a good
And it's
job.
like, no, Dev,
Yeah.
I'm not in good enough shape.
There's been
And I-
too many awards being
Just for being
passed out.
present.
And I'm bringing
Yeah.
up something on Sunday. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to bring up something on Sunday to challenge myself and others to be better people, not just say this shit to just say it. It has something to do with working out and challenging yourself every day, because there's nothing wrong with being positive about your body.
Yeah.
But if you are doing no work to change your body, nobody should praise laziness.
Yeah.
Nobody. If you ain't doing shit and you just wake up, look in the mirror like I'm still fly. Okay, but you know you're a candidate for early onset diabetes. You're a candidate for heart failure. You're a candidate for high blood pressure. And if you don't mind that, cool. But I can't praise you doing that to yourself.
Right.
Like I have had a lot of laziness since I played football, and I don't want nobody praising the fact that I ain't been to the gym the way I should. That's not good. Like that's not.
Feel that on my spirit.
Come on, man. Like come on now. Let's not do that.
Do you think that it also goes then into more so people have to just get the confidence from at home to know that even if they failed at something that they need to work harder versus, okay, you failed, good job for even trying.
Yeah,
Because it kind of goes into, I guess, more so
Yeah.
everyone being coddled to a degree.
I feel like everybody's coddled, but they want that praise of, you can do it. It's another day coming. You can do it. You know, like, so I think people want other people to push them, but it's just like, no, nigga, you gotta push
yourself.
you.
Yeah.
No, that's
Like-
real. That's very real.
It's just like you can't like yeah, I understand what Dev's saying, because it's just like if I'm sitting here or like those shows on like I don't know what the channel is,
My
but
600 Pound
my
Life.
600, yeah,
I
like
love that show
like
so
it's-
much. They had it on at the gym.
Talking about, bitch, shut up.
I love that
Oh,
show.
I love it. It's just like you know,
Oh, they have it on at the gym? I'm sorry to cut you
yeah,
off.
they do have it on
Yeah,
at the gym.
Well, I guess that's the best way to motivate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Because
that-
every
Like-
time you see that, you be like, wait a minute.
You know what? Because I
Like,
ain't gonna lie. When I used to watch The Biggest Loser when it was on NBC, I used to be like, damn, I gotta go work out.
Yeah.
Like, this shit, I gotta
Yeah.
get out here watching Jillian
Yeah.
Michaels do that shit.
Beyonce
So, yeah.
said that she work out just so she can throw down on some food.
I mean, that.
But it's just like
It makes sense to me.
it's
Yeah.
just like
Me
some
too.
people that's big like that, you know, they want encouragement from other people to be like, tell me that me being 450 pounds is okay, so I can make it through today and then get through tomorrow.
But
No,
that's how you
motherfucker,
end
you
up-
know
Well,
that
that's-
ain't all right.
Well, that's too much.
That's how you end up
need to
frying
love
chicken in the
yourself,
bed.
boo.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Because
said find a chicken in the bed.
For real.
Somebody over
And
there
it's then
frying
it
chicken in the
and
bed.
it be blowing me because they husbands be right down saying,
Yeah.
I'm coming. Like,
coming.
you killing your wife.
You killing her, man. That's the
Not
fucked up
killing
part.
her.
That's the
Husband
fucked up
little
I
part,
fail
think,
man.
normally.
okay, so
Yeah.
my thing is, I think that
And then be
people
saying
have
it's
this
abuse.
negative. I think that people have this negative thought process when it comes to working out and eating healthy. Like you don't like something's wrong. Like that person doesn't like themselves. They hate what they see in the mirror. But like you can still be body positive and still want to move around and work out and want to watch what you eat. You can still love your roll over here and your thighs when they touch and all of that stuff and still want to, work out. It's
Yeah.
a lot of people in the industry that are plus size. Like it's a plus size model. Her name is Ashley Graham, I think. She's plus
Takara
size.
was the
and-
first supermodel.
Yeah, but I think
That's
she's
plus
like
size.
skinny now,
She
though.
is skinny.
But that's the. Okay,
Or
go ahead,
Monique.
my bad.
How she did it.
Yeah, and they
People was
not
talking
skinny,
shit
they
about
not skinny
Monique.
girls, but they work out and they still, they're healthy in their weight. They're strong. You can tell that they're strong. or
Yes,
whatever.
yeah, it's a difference.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a difference. There is an honesty that comes with it that seems to be lacking. People need to first look in the mirror before they love their rolls and their thighs and say, "You
Do I
are
love-
lazy.
Yeah.
You are lazier than the average human. You would rather just grab something to eat real quick from a fast food restaurant than take the extra time to go. We got to be honest.
Then walk up the street to go
Yeah,
get some supper.
we'd rather be. We got to
I
be
get a
honest.
salad.
We
How
got.
cold is it? 'Cause I ain't
We're
walking.
We got to be honest. We got to be honest. And
Shit,
if
it's better to
And
and there's nothing wrong
or
with
go
it.
up to Planet Fitness real quick.
If you lazy, you lazy. Cool. There's nothing wrong, but that's
Yeah.
the honest truth. Now
Yeah.
we can work from there and do some other shit. Love yourself. Be if you honest and you lazy, like, I don't give a
right.
fuck. All right.
Right. I
Cool.
like my pounds. Then all
Go
right,
ahead.
cool.
But that's
don't-
why I do praise people who put in crazy work. People who are,
Yeah.
whether they're models or athletes
Mhm.
or the shit they got to
Yeah.
do, the shit LeBron James got to do to be LeBron. LeBron ain't just
On a
LeBron
daily
because he can
basis,
shoot.
right? Yeah,
Right.
no.
LeBron is
LeBron-
LeBron because he works like a fucking
Beast.
yes.
You gotta love that shit. To be
You
out
gotta
here
love
doing
it.
Because if you don't love it, you wasting your time.
Yeah,
doing that
man.
shit, yeah.
So that's
You
one
wasting
reason.
your
yeah.
time and your energy.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I just feel like overall people just want other people to be their motivation.
Yeah.
So they look for everybody to tell them you are beautiful, and then to them to take that and be like, okay, I can finish eating my dozen donuts.
So the problem is they really don't love themselves. They're looking for
They don't really love themselves. They
gratification from other
just
people.
want they just want somebody to be like, it's like this. It's like me saying like, I don't love myself, and then you be like, you should
But I
love
love you.
yourself, and then it's just like, okay, I do love myself then.
Mhm.
But when
Because
that
I
person
am-
not there,
Because you said I should love myself, so
But
I
what
love
hap-
myself.
But what happens when that person not there?
Mhm.
Then that's
that-
when they fall back into that depressive
Like,
state
shit, I
until that
really
next
don't love
person say
myself.
you should love yourself.
That's too much, baby. Just do.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's hard to say
and
just
I feel
do
like
it. but-
honestly, this mental health stuff, this Me Too stuff, I feel like it's just getting to everybody's head. Like it's just like, honestly, even though mental health is important, but I'm gonna be honest, I ain't hearing nothing about no mental health growing up as a teenager. Maybe because nobody talks about it,
Yeah.
but it's just like I feel like now it's just making people depressed. 'Cause
Go
I ain't
deeper
never-
into that for me, just so I can
because
get it
I
all
just-
the way.
I ain't never seen the suicide rate so high. First
Mhm.
of all, like kids, when I was a kid,
Mhm.
nobody, like this one girl passed away when I
Mhm.
was in 5th grade, but it wasn't because she killed herself. It's because she has something was wrong with her. Her name
Gotcha.
was Aubrey. Something was wrong with her. I can't remember, but I remember our teacher telling us that she passed away when we was in the 5th grade. But that's the only thing that kind of was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But I never just heard, oh, these kids, yeah, like because they're getting bullied. Like, man, if you was getting bullied, from what I seen, is either you about to get beat up or you about to rock somebody's fucking jaw. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I think that kind of still goes back into what I was thinking earlier about. You need the people have to get the strength from at home first,
Yeah.
to a degree
'Cause,
where
yeah, you don't know what's going on at home,
they're like,
especially now.
you need to get some of that power from your parents or your guardian, whoever the fuck is raising you, so that you can know, fuck what people are saying about you, fuck whatever is going on. You are enough. You are great.
Yep.
Now you may suck at some things, but you got to work at them. If you are going to be
And
great,
see,
in
That's
other
why
areas.
that
parenting
goes
is so
back to what
important.
Deb
Yeah.
be saying. Stop saying that your kids are special for real,
Yeah.
because that's another reason. Like this one kid at the school I work at got mad at me because I was on the phone
Mhm.
and got mad. Like, you didn't say hello back to me. And I'm just like
How old are they?
like 8.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Is it- that mean-
I'm
are they
on
an
the
only child?
phone when you.
If you
I
know
don't
that?
know.
Okay, I'm like,
I'm
they
like,
must
I'm
get
on
all
the
the
phone.
attention.
You got you got to say, excuse me.
Mhm.
Like, I still said hello. You could have said it back. I'm just
Oh,
like, well,
Lord.
sometimes people don't hear you, or some people ain't gonna talk back. That's just how it is. And I even told Jasmine's daughter that one time when we was at Chipotle, and she was like, I want Chick-fil-A. And I was like, well, sometimes you don't get everything you want. Then this white lady gonna tap me like, oh, pretty harsh, mom. I was like, oh, no, I'm her
No, that's
cousin.
a real.
But
That's
at
a
the-
real.
but
lesson,
I'm
yeah.
like, on some real, like, she need to understand
yeah,
that.
like I
We're
mean,
at Chipotle. Do you want a bowl? Like,
it's
like
a kid's
we're not
movie,
going to Chick-fil-A. We're not about to waste that gas. So if you're hungry,
right? Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what-
like,
parenting,
and I'm
parenting
just-
is the most important job on fucking planet Earth. I'm telling you,
Right.
man.
I'm just like, dude, what are
don't-
you talking about?
Yeah, you're not gonna get everything you want.
And then don't, even if I was her mama, don't be messing up
Right.
my
Who the fuck-
my time of authority.
Did she hear you when they told you that?
Who?
The,
Yeah, she was right there.
I
Don't be tapping me, talk about some pretty harsh. Don't. What the fuck? Shut up.
And this is
Bitch,
why
shut the
your
fuck up,
kid,
bitch.
right? This is why your
Mind
kid
your
beat your ass
business,
at
right.
home and you going on Maury.
Shoot.
Talking about something, I'm scared for my life.
And that's the man. What's the next topic? Let's get off
Next
this
topic is going to be couples. Are they doing it for clout?
shit. Oh yeah. They do anything for clout.
That's your
Are
son,
they
girl.
real or are they
I feel like.
Well,
the
can we
shit
put
be
some
fake.
names on couples? Because we gotta
Put some
Okay.
names on
You
it.
gonna say, okay, the one I'm thinking of is Moneybagg Yo and Megan Thee Stallion. That was
Well,
a
they
The
were
one
together.
I said was
couple.
Cardi B and Offset.
I don't
Got the
know.
name?
I don't
How
know.
can we tell though? How can
He's talking
we
about, I don't know.
tell? We don't. I mean, do we really know?
That's what I'm saying. Okay. So basically, I thought about this for a little while now because, you know, Jay was talking a lot about different YouTube couples and this, that, and the third. And, you know, like, sometimes I'll be watching the Royal Family. Shout out to Queen and
To the
Clarence.
royal family.
Queen and Clarence. Queen
Queen
Naja.
Naja? Oh, okay.
I
I'm
be
like,
watching this
she
sometimes
still
when I'm on
sing?
YouTube.
Yeah, she's still.
Oh.
But it's just like, you know, these YouTubers.
Where is it at?
They'll get together.
YouTube.
They get their little
What,
house,
music?
you know, They pop out with a baby, and then this shit don't be even working out. And then why I said Cardi B and Offset. Let's think about it. Let's go back to before Culture was even born. What was that? 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B and Offset both was taking off in their careers. How do we know that their agents wasn't like, y'all need to get together? And then Cardi B probably, cause she a scammer. Let's be real. She probably was like, okay, I do it, but he gonna have to get me pregnant and he gonna have to marry me. Cause when she get that divorce, not only is she getting child support, she getting money from him. Period. So it's just like I always looked at
Yeah.
their relationship
Or is
and
that
I'm just
just
like,
somebody playing chess and not checkers?
no, I feel like it's all a scam. I feel like it's just an imagery for everybody to be like, oh my God, their baby's so cute. When you gonna make another one? They ain't got time to make another one. She about to drop an album.
Now,
She
can I
already
ask
got
you,
time to take care of Culture.
what relationship do you think is real?
Whose relationship do I believe?
It's probably gonna be one of them older relationships. Not
I told you I don't even believe Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle for real.
You don't?
Mm-mm. I
believe
think
that.
Gabrielle got a girlfriend somewhere, and I think Dwayne got a boyfriend somewhere.
I thought you thinking they both gay.
Sorry,
Or
gay community.
bisexual.
I mean, no offense. I just, you know, I think that Will and Jada's relationship is
Mhm.
real because I feel like they try to keep it out of the tabloids
Yeah.
a lot. But I also believe that they really do have an open marriage. They just don't want to put it out there because they don't really want everybody to know that. Because they want to keep that. They want to keep that imagery of
Mhm.
them being, you know, oh no, don't be in my business. I feel like they have a real relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know who else, but I just feel like I feel like most of the stuff is made up,
I got you.
and I just feel like it's just for ratings. And the only reason why, too, big Nickelodeon fan growing up. Don't dog me. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I used to watch Big Time Rush,
I love Big Time.
and
we used to watch that
um,
together. What you talking about?
oh yeah, we did.
I'm like, which one of y'all
That's my
talking about?
song. Anyways, but they did that on one episode when what was his name, Kendall and Joe.
Oh yeah.
They wanted them to do certain things together, and Kendall was like,
He
I
was
know,
already
like,
in
he was already
liking
with Joe, but
somebody.
they wanted them to act a certain way because remember they tried to put in that other dude in the circle.
Oh yeah.
So it was just like, I believe that things go like that. Like,
No, for sure.
like I think like, you know, they obviously have a contract together because everything moves so fast. Like I could see, like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm gonna be real. I don't even think their relationship is real. I think they're just
Maybe-
business partners.
I think it probably could be that's what it is now.
Yeah,
but,
like being together for so long, but I still feel like they're just business
I
partners.
think when they was together at first, I don't think so. I think they just genuinely like each other.
maybe.
Cause they, you know, they did the whole dating thing for a long
Yeah,
time.
that's what I was getting to. Like they didn't get married to what 2008,
2008
Yeah.
2009 type of thing, and it's just like that took time, that progressed. Cardi B, you just was on Love and Hip Hop, then all of a sudden Bodak Yellow came out, and then damn, you were Offset. Damn, here comes a Belly. Damn, here comes Culture. Oh,
Y'all got
and not-
secretly married.
Y'all got
well, I
secretly
would say,
married.
does that kind of go into people are just moving faster than they need to then?
I think
or people are
'cause
just
people
don't give a
move
fuck and just
fast in
move quick?
general.
Just because, you know, they're looking for immediate gratification in terms of, I need someone to lay down with me at night to tell me they love me. Because no one else told me they love me in the past, so I need to hear it now.
I don't know. I mean, that could be.
Because it
That
kind of
could
goes
be
into the same shit
something.
about, you know, you should love yourself.
You
So,
should love yourself
I
before you
love
love
you,
somebody
yeah.
else.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I just feel like, or it could have been, if I'm wrong about that, it could have just been that she just happened to hop on the stick, got pregnant, and she was just like,
You know, niggas irresponsible.
"You gonna have to marry me because I'm pregnant now." And she's what, Dominican, man? They believe in that shit.
I think a lot of people immediately think like, "Oh, should I marry you? You pregnant with my
They
kid?
her
Should I
family
marry you?"
probably was just like, not out of wedlock, motherfucker.
I
But to
don't know.
marry her before that baby comes.
Right. And Jay, what couples you think are real?
I mean, it's hard to tell with anybody because it could be one thing. We could be thinking that, oh, this shit fake, and it's not, and it's just two retarded motherfuckers. Oh, I hate using that word. I'm so sorry. It was two dumb motherfuckers.
What they gonna do to you? Retarded.
Nah, two dumb motherfuckers just don't know how to love each other, don't know how to love themselves in a relationship, and they just doing dumb shit. That happens all the time.
That's true.
In East Cleveland. in
Hey,
motherfucking
we don't do that.
Cowboys. No, they don't do that.
Hey,
Cleveland Heights. We'll say Cleveland Heights.
I'm going to give y'all a quick story. I was with my siblings. Ooh, girl, you got the hotline. You filming with us tonight? Or you a
Selling dope?
guest? I was riding
about
through
you a
East
guest.
Cleveland. Dev, sorry, I got to bring up your area.
That's all right.
Well, you're home.
I don't live there no
Oh,
more.
home, yeah. He ain't there no more, y'all. He left. But it was a man and a woman near this factory. It's a car.
Fucking probably.
No, it was fighting, actually.
Oh,
All
Lord.
I saw, they also thought they was on crack. So each one looking
You know they
crazy.
was
as
on
a-
crack.
Girl,
You
know,
can tell a crackhead.
Like when we talked about the one day, if a crackhead walks by, we gonna know what the hell they look like.
Yeah.
They both had that motion. She's swinging like this, and he moving like this and trying to duck it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Crackhead fight.
So, and then I'm like, damn, are they married? Or are they just fucking? Or like, what's happening
They
here?
could
But-
have. That could have been her man back in the day. And she
her
still
baby
holding,
daddy back then.
right? Still holding him down.
But I'll say one couple I think is real because they go through a lot of crazy shit. Is Princess and Ray J.
Lord.
Like,
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
go
they
through
together.
so much shit
They together.
that I know they shit is real. Like I was watching Love and Hip Hop last night, actually, because they had the reunion air, and he was talking about all this. I do this to make sure Princess is feeling comfortable with me being out. I text her, blah blah blah, and then I look on the Shade Room today, and he is next to an escort or a stripper, whatever she was, waving some money.
Talk about some hey babe. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
and you can hear him say on there, hop on the other side of the car or come on the other side of the car.
Is that what he said? I couldn't
Yes.
hear
Girl, I put that
shit.
shit right to my ear. I'm like, what the fuck he's saying? But you could hear it.
He was about to get his dick sucked or something. Have
know-
a good time, happy ending.
But she also did say she was gonna get a divorce because he left her ass a few weeks ago in Las Vegas. So I don't know what the fuck they're going through. Next season of Hip Hop Hollywood gonna be lit. So just make sure y'all watching.
Partially that's women's fault for marrying and being with cornball ass niggas.
Ray J
Yeah.
is.
Y'all know these niggas ain't shit.
He did push her into that pool, y'all.
I
Remember?
love being with niggas that y'all like.
he
boy.
showed-
A little. I was watching the Facebook post and said a little toxic love don't mean nothing. Listen, they got kids now. They happy.
Number one thing, shout out to Corey Holcomb. Women's number one issue. They love being with niggas they like. I don't understand it. Better than a nigga that's good for them. I like
It's
him.
that
Okay.
attraction for everyone though, because think about the niggas that's just with the bitches that, hey, she got this fat
That's-
ass. She just got
yeah.
that alluring appeal where
The difference
you
with
can't
niggas
fight
is we not, well,
some of them.
nowadays it's a little different because you got these niggas raised by their mamas, but whatever.
You see where they what?
Raised by
Raised
their
by their
mamas.
mamas.
Oh, true.
But niggas don't really be on there. Ain't no B Simone for niggas on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So
Looking for a boyfriend.
it's chicks you tend to be a little bit more like, fuck these niggas,
Yeah.
give money. Well, you the one that had a baby by a nigga that ain't shit. What is you mad at me for? Because I cut the grass every Saturday.
Because I
I'm
cut the
doing
grass
this
every
shit for you,
Saturday.
I'm here to help you, motherfuckers.
Right, bitch. No, I'm just playing. No, but that's some real shit.
For
Like,
real.
I just feel like And no, wait. I kind of do want to put this out here. So, like, how do I put this out here? For people that know. Okay, so recently, since my whole situation came about, I don't like the imagery. I'm starting to see the imagery that people have on black men, and I really don't like it.
Mhm.
Because fuck it, who knows, so I'm
Bitch,
gonna
all you
be a
saying is-
mom.
all you-
I'm
oh,
going to be a mama.
Can I just say this before you give it? Y'all was horrible at the beginning of the show.
'Cause
This
it's
nigga like, they're like,
fuck
welcome
it.
back. He like, I'm happy for you. What? And she's back
Did I
and she's
say
in?
that?
Yeah.
I must have been
And then
drinking
she
already.
like, where the liquor? I mean, I can't drink,
She
but
didn't say that
I'm like,
one.
oh, just say it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'm gonna be your mama. But I
Girl,
just
get up
don't.
and stand up and do the belly rub.
I don't want to do the
Oh,
belly
okay,
rub.
okay.
That's why I got this fat ass hoodie on. But it's just like I don't like the fact that a lot of people come up to me and they already assume that he's not gonna be there.
Mhm.
And I don't like that. It's just like, if he was white, would you have said that? That's just how I've been. I said it to one person. I did lie. I was just like, well, he's white. Oh, okay.
Oh,
What
wow.
girl?
I got you.
Talk about what girl? What girl what? He black as hell.
Oh, you got the bag secured.
Yeah, right.
So,
The whole
you got
world,
good credit.
the world is gonna start looking a little bit. I know it's corny, it's cliche. You would hope to God that people just talking shit. I'm telling you, all this shit gonna start looking a little bit different now that you're a mom. It's gonna look different. It's gonna look different. You digest shit different.
you just see it
You
different.
digest
You
Lizzo
thinking
different. Put your ass up, bitch.
Put your ass
I
up.
couldn't even imagine having that conversation with my 5-year-old.
I got you.
I couldn't even fathom. Like, I'm trying to think. I look at Instagram different. I don't open Twitter around my everything
no.
about your
Live
day
ended.
changes. Everything changes, but whatever. I ain't
We
gonna
about
get
to
into that.
wrap it up, ain't we?
We'll have enough time. She got somewhere to get to. You feel me?
We about to wrap it up, ain't we?
She got to get up out.
Yeah, I do.
Girl, I'm getting sick of you.
For
I
real.
done said it on the live.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet 16.
yes, sir.
And then I'll go try to rush us off a live.
All right, y'all. We back with this raggedy hoe named Jay.
I probably won't be here next week. They probably gonna fire me.
She right.
She'll get deal with her ass already. But no,
Sometimes people got stuff to do. Damn, like
You don't think I ain't got shit to do?
right? When people got stuff to do, we like, okay, that's
well,
cool. Do your
let's
thing.
wrap it up. Yeah, let's go on to our next. What were we saying last over here?
I was
Oh,
just
my
saying,
booty gets that?
I just made the announcement, but mostly at the end of the day, I just feel like
What was that now?
that I'm a mama.
You should have been here. You know.
What I need to be here for? I need to get her pregnant.
What? Go ahead.
I just feel like people need to stop with that imagery.
Well, okay. Imagery of the black. You were saying black men earlier.
Yeah, like it's upsetting that that's where people taking it already. Like,
Now, when you were speaking to people, I know they said, "Oh, is he gonna stay?" Was there anything else that you kind of followed up on with them when you're speaking to the people, or
followed up on is he staying?
like, why would you say that, or why did you?
No, I
listen?
mean, yeah, like
People ask me that.
Because the world think we ain't shit.
yeah, like I lie. The only thing I kind of followed up on is when I lied and said to one person like, "Oh no, he's white,"
I got
like, and then the whole attitude changed, and it's like, "Oh,
The child
Okay.
is named after Tyler. Please and thank you. Tyler.
like just switched it up and was like, "Oh, okay, he's white. Okay,
I got you.
he'll be there." But like, no, bitch, he's black. Like, why can't he? Like, I don't like that. I really don't.
Yeah.
And I pray to God I really do have a son first because I really want to change. That's my biggest thing. I want to change the image
I got you.
because
People see him.
I really don't fuck with that.
I would say, I mean, it's fathers of all races that aren't there. I mean, let's just be clear on how many people got side families. The dad ain't even there for that child. And it ain't just black folks. We talk about
Whites, Hispanics.
And it's a really lost art. Like, people take this too far. Like, in 2019, niggas don't be abandoning their kids like that. If they do, niggas is like, why the fuck you ain't fucking with your kids, bro? It's not 1989 and niggas is on crack in their car.
Yeah.
Like, if niggas ain't with around their kid, they either in jail or they ain't shit niggas. Like, I literally don't know a man in my life, friend, family member, nothing, that does not have active relationships with their kids. I don't know niggas. It's just not niggas around no more to just say, fuck my kids. It's this weird narrative that exists that is maybe it stems from the crack epidemic and you got a lot of adults who grew up without parents maybe, but it's not a lot of niggas ages 20 to 45 that don't fuck with their kids. It's just
saying,
not.
fuck them. Let the world have them.
If you know them, let me know. I don't have anybody in my life that's a male. They got kids, don't fuck with their kids.
That's honestly just sickening to me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
just
fucked
like,
up, and it's not true. That's the fucked
It's
up
just
part.
like, bro, like, why? I don't even know why you would want to speak on that or assume that,
to bring
or
that to
even
you.
what hits me to the core is don't do that to mine. That's just how I feel because I know how it feels not to have a father there. So it's just like I'd be damned if the cycle about to begin in mine. And it's just like, you know, in my situation, he getting on my ass for real because it's just like, you know, I haven't woke up to the reality yet because my first appointment's tomorrow.
Woo.
And I feel like once I hear the heart,
This is gonna get real.
I'm gonna be in there.
You realize,
Like,
be quiet.
he be on my ass. Like we just had a discussion the other day, and kudos to him because like I needed that because I don't know.
Does
I
he
guess
have any kids already? No. This is first
so.
time.
This is both of our first.
All that narrative is crazy because people make it like black first time dads is active. They're into like we're dads, bro. Like we happy as fuck. We about to have a kid. Like it's just weird. Society paints this narrative like we have kids. Niggas like, oh, what time the game come on? Like we don't give a fuck. It's weird. It's just
I'm
weird.
about to
Alright,
go
I'll catch
out.
y'all in 18 years.
Yeah,
Right.
it's weird. I'm like, for real, what niggas do
Was
y'all
his father
know?
in his life, if you know?
I mean, you know, the story,
Nah,
the
gotcha.
cycle.
We
Yep.
gotcha. So
A lot of niggas break
people
the
try and
cycle.
break the cycle.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the
especially
key.
now where people are already going through the pain of not having
Yes,
that parent
man.
around.
Yes.
So they do want to break the cycle. And I mean, honestly, we have to also think about it. There are absentee mothers. So a lot of women that don't have good relations with their moms, they do want to have a good relationship.
Yeah.
Even kind of going back to, we talked about her last week, Kenya Moore, where her and her mom don't get along at all. So when she had her daughter, she said she wants to have that great relationship because it's important to her. It matters to her. So I do that narrative needs to be broken. How can it be broken? Is obviously by us being there and showing.
Girl, we can't hear you.
You just got to be conscious and aware of what
This nigga talking into the
Into the
liquor
cup.
bottle.
you just got to be
Jay
conscious.
checked out.
Yeah, I did. But you just got to be conscious and aware of the cycle
We
that
can't
you're trying
hear
to
you,
break.
ma'am.
The cycle that you trying to break, you just got to be aware.
And you gotta let people. I really feel like, especially with fathers, you gotta let them really bond with their child. Like I feel like, you know, I never want to step on his toes and be like, "You're not doing this right. What are you doing?" Nah. You know, because a lot of
That might
people.
happen. Let's do it.
I mean,
Let's do it.
yeah,
Let's do
but
it.
I don't.
It is easy.
It's a
It's-
lot of times where I heard women was like, "Came out my vagina, so it's my child." No, bitch, it ain't just your child. Like, because when it comes to money,
That's
now
a
it's his
strong
child.
thing, right?
And I ain't trying to be that type of person. No, this is our child.
And then I mean, it goes and people. That's a whole cycle. We ain't got to talk about none of that. Yeah, we can leave that alone.
That's heavy.
Her
Yeah,
just
right.
pouring that shit. Let's wrap it up because I'm about to throw up. All right,
Okay,
come on.
so y'all, we're gonna get out of here. We will be back next week on our normal day. We said Friday,
At 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. So we'll see y'all then. Let's go ahead and start with our social medias. This time, let's make it a little
Oh
different.
God.
Okay.
Well, y'all know
You
big
go.
3
They
E's,
tryna-
4 underscores.
See you later, y'all. This is what life is like, baby. Okay,
She
Tay
not gonna
Marie,
make
3
it
E's,
out
4
there.
underscores. Jay, take it away for us.
Okay, so our social media, our YouTube is
We are a hot mess, y'all.
Real Spit Podcast. Type us into the search bar. We upload every Sunday the previous week's episode follow our Instagram at _ is it 2 underscores?
_ Real Spit Pod
Yep,
on Instagram.
And follow our Twitter. We like to tweet shit. At Real Spit Pod #1. We have a Facebook page, Real Spit Podcast, you know, the regular schmegular. Follow my personal page at JEH Billionaire, JEH Billionaire on all social media platforms that matter, not Facebook. And okay.
For me, who else but _K on Instagram and Twitter. But the craziest thing is, y'all, they taking away porn from Twitter.
That's kind
starting
of
January
hurtful
1st.
because
First they
porn
did
is
it to
lit.
I know. First they did it to Tumblr. Now Twitter. What the fuck else can I go to watch porn?
Pornhub?
Pornhub, you gotta go.
No, I like
Ah.
having the
Tasty Black.
stream. I like the easy stream of just
Yeah,
watching the videos.
I can watch that at work.
You can
Pornhub,
watch
I
what?
cannot watch
Oh.
at work.
What?
She
I
can
can't
the
watch
videos.
porn. Yeah, because
on
they
Twitter at
block
work.
it. I can't. I tried.
What are you going on? Your Wi-Fi?
I mean, I use their Wi-Fi.
Okay, stop going on their Wi-Fi.
Well,
That's
I mean,
fine.
shit. Then I'm sitting there watching it buffer while the thingy going into the. I ain't got time for that.
Never mind.
But on Twitter, it's just like you
do your
said. It's,
coworkers watch this?
what? I mean, yeah. I
So,
mean,
they
I'm
know
a
what
grown
you
ass
watch.
woman. I watch porn, and sometimes I'm bored and I want to watch it at work when it's slow. Like, what? But what's your social media? Doing?
The crazy thing is, she'll just say this stuff just like kind of outlandish. Like everybody do it. The Real Big Dan 216, DMST boys, DMSTBOYZ.
All right, y'all. On that note, we're going to get out of here, and we will see y'all next week. Thank you, and have a great night, everyone. We got to check
Have
on
a
Tay.
good night.